Hello YouTube, this is Alexander again, and this evening is kind of discovering day because I have this little wireless earbud, exactly from the same manufacturer, which comes from this little kit I showed you earlier on my last video. A very nice way to connect your amplifier or something like that with Bluetooth with a very nice sound. So I thought it was a very nice idea to share it with you because the price was a very nice bargain with this device. So from the same reseller I saw this little wireless earbud, and because it was a paradox, inexpensive, and despite the price, it's made by Grundig. Grundig is normally a high brand, and if there is good conception of this device, normally you will have a high price. And in this case, I was absolutely curious. Despite the price, they are able to give a good result with those kind of stuff. As you can see, it's made by Grundig, and for the price, the packaging is amazing. I didn't expect a quality like that coming from packaging from a $5 item. So you can open it like this, and you can see there is a magnet. I just don't even understand how they can put a magnet, a good packaging like this for item from $5. So let's open it, and you can see it's very well protected. Of course I already tested. So you have here a little cable and let's open it, and you can see they are charging because they have some light on it. Okay, now it's trying to connect somewhere, and you can see on those earbud the rod here is very thick, and I'm assuming, I guess the battery is here, and maybe the electronic of Bluetooth is in this part. Sometimes not, sometimes it's reversed, because when you have the electronic in this part, you will have the button next to it, and here I think maybe there is the battery here, and but we don't know for the moment. Those little earbuds are absolutely not perfect, but you cannot expect a perfect thing from something costing $5. But for the price, the quality is just amazing. It's very hard to make you understand how I feel the sound of this little earbud, but I managed to make some little diagram, okay? And you can see here the green curve is for high quality brand earbud, okay? This is a perfect, we can tell this is a perfect line, okay? But for this earbud, we can see then the bandwidth begins very near from 10, but not absolutely perfectly, because the scale is logarithmic and it's not beginning from 10. So you can see here that it's missing some bass, but not very significantly, because you can see that it's perfectly working at 100 Hertz, and you will have a peak with the medium range, which is something like the voice or some instruments using this type of frequency. And also you will have a very low response to high frequency, whereas some very good brands have a nice frequency where they can reach the 20 kilohertz easily. This one cannot reach the 20 kilohertz easily, because for the $5 you cannot expect something like that. But anyway, this curve is very nice for a little use of music. This frequency is something you can use every day if you are not a big music lover, actually. It's very perfect to listen some music and without make it some complicating thing. So I think for this curve, it's a perfect item, I think. The main problem in this kind of response is not the frequency. The main problem is the manufacturing of the earbud. They are made in a very cheap plastic, and because the engineering of those kind of earbud are not absolutely perfect, the main problems are the echoes coming from the speakers and trying to get out from the hole for your ear. But the main problem is that there is some echoes resonating in this little room and making the noise very plasticky, okay? And the only trouble I found in this frequency response, which is absolutely not so bad, is that echoey coming from the plastic surrounding of this little earbud. As I tell you earlier, sometimes you can find battery in this part and electronic here, and some other model depending of the manufacturer. The battery is on top and the electronic slavery is on the bottom on this little rod here. And this one, and this is what can explain the low cost of the other thing, it's that they have not magnet contact with the gold plating area to make the charge possible. Those earbuds have simply a real connector with a female on it, and they connect to a male on the box. And I want to show you this. Here you can see this is a hole and a connector on it, like you can find on some PCs or old Nokia phones. And if you can see on the bottom, they stuck on it. You have to push, because on the classical earbud you have magnet pulling your stuff on the bottom, but you have here to push it with your finger like this, and so they are charging. Okay, so I think this is all for today. I'm not going to make you sound test for this, because it's useless for the price. You cannot be wrong. This device is not perfect, but for the price is a very nice thing. The only thing I don't like with this earbud is when you are calling someone and speaking via your phone with this earbud, the sound is very poor. I don't know where is the microphone, maybe somewhere here, but the sound when you talk with someone, the microphone on these earbuds are very, very bad. Okay, it's possible to understand what you say, but this is absolutely not a perfect thing. But you have to not forget that this little device is perfect for listening music without running your wallet, and I think this is all for today. If you want something fun to listen some quick music with it, you can trust on it. It's not expensive, and you can trust on it, because this is for the price. Honestly, this is not a scam. This is Alexander again, and see you soon.